Yeah.
Yes, Jonah.
Maybe like a big round of applause for panel community. I think there's scattered chairs if y'all wanna. But I understand you look pretty cool over there. My name is Jonah Parzen-Johnson. I'm coming here traveling from New York. And I'm happy that all of you are here, and I'm happy to play for you. I've been playing solo for maybe like 10 years now. And when I first started, I thought I did it because I liked playing by myself. But over time I started to realize that when you play alone on stage, the best part is that there's nobody on this side of the room for you. And so if you want to connect with someone, your only choice is everyone out here. And I think that's my favorite part. And I think about that all the time. In fact, when I was writing the music for my newest album that I'm touring around now, I realized that I was not just like thinking about like, oh, it's fun to play for people. I was actually sort of thinking about you while I was writing the music. Some of you, I don't know, so I was thinking of like an imaginary version of you. But some of you I do. And I was imagining how you would feel when I played the music, how it would make me feel to experience you experiencing it. And it sort of clicked to me that it's not really musician and audience in this context. It's really a collaboration between me and all of you. Because this music only exists in the context of you experiencing it with me as we're doing it. So thank you for your contributions. I'll discuss like a good way to split all the money afterwards. The first piece I'm going to play is called When I Feel Like Myself. different jobs in my life. I worked at Starbucks, worked in a barbershop, many kinds of interns, political organizing, teaching. But about 2 years ago, for the first time, I decided that my only job was going to be a musician. So I did the things I needed to do in order to make that happen. And then I started my job as a musician, just a musician. And I went to work every day. And after a few weeks, a few months, I realized that I couldn't shake this feeling that I was unemployed. So I'm an analytical person. I ask myself, why do I feel like I'm unemployed? And I figure I'll take all the jobs that I've ever had and I'll write them all down, and I'll write down all the things they made me feel, and then I'll compare them. And if there's something that I had for all of them, then I'll know, like, this is the thing you have to have in order to feel like you have a job. So I did that, and sure enough, there was one thing that every job I ever had in common. Suffering. And that is when I learned that in order to feel like I'm doing something important, I have to be in pain. But maybe you don't have to be in pain to feel like you're doing something worthwhile. Maybe you can just enjoy the things you do every day. Maybe. doing all right?
Yeah.
All the music that I'm playing for you is off of a new album that I just put out through a label in Finland called We Jazz Records. The album is called You're Never Really Alone. This is what it looks like. It's purple. It has a very pretty color. That's right. It's purple. When I worked with the label to make the record, I asked them to do something you don't usually do. Normally, when you open up a record and you look at the vinyl, you put the name of the album, the name of the artist, and the track listing on the record. That's nice for DJs, so you can see what track is on, stuff like that. But I requested that instead of putting that information on there, they would put the words, "We made this together." Because if you get the record, I want every time that you listen to it, every time that you look at it, you can remember that this music is collaborative music, and it's a collaboration with you. So we made this together. And in that way, I think this record is kind of a thank you note to you that I also ask you to pay for. So if you're interested in getting the record and taking it home with you, you can't, because I already sold all of them on tour. But I have more back at the fort. So I set up a little thing online. So if you order it at the show, you can get free shipping. So basically, you get white glove delivery service to your house. It's kind of an upgrade. I put a QR code by the front, and you can scan it and then order it that way. And it'll arrive in your house just as you start to forget about me. Having a really nice time playing flute. Yesterday my brother was at my concert and he told me that when I said I was having a really nice time playing for everybody, that I didn't look like I was having a nice time playing. Now I'm just like very self-conscious about my face. Am I smiling? I hope that I can play for you again. And some of you I have played for you before, so it'll be great to play for you again, because I'm doing it right now. And in a perfect world, about 3 months before I would go on tour, I would go on tour, but just like to all of your houses. Sit down with you, we could have coffee, catch up, and I could just slip in. Oh, by the way, I got a show coming up in a few months. It would be great if you came out. And then you'd obviously come because I'm so charming. But either way, at least I know that you knew that I had a show coming up. Unfortunately, I've done the math, and this is just not logistically possible. And the only thing I can think of besides that is to send you an email. And for those of you who this is the second time, you probably got an email from me. Because it's a really good way to tell people about a show. The only problem is that everybody hates getting emails now. And it only seems to get worse all the time. To the point that I think your email has become kind of like a secret item, like your social security number. You like only tell people if you really trust them. And a lot of you don't even know me, so how could you possibly trust me? So I've been like working on this trust exercise that I like to do during my shows. I've been honing it over many years. During the last piece I'm gonna play, I'm gonna put a note in my phone, in the Notes app. It's called Milwaukee Friends. And then I'm gonna pass my phone around and you can put your email address in it. I see it's about 8:40. It's an hour later in New York, so probably about the time that my wife is sending me an end of day text. Could you read the text that she sends me? Maybe reply to her, say like, forget about me, I'm gone. Probably you could do that. You could probably go into my Venmo and steal $1,000 from me. But you won't. I trust you. And maybe you can trust me with your email address. This is only the second set of 3 tonight, as I'm sure many of you know. So I hope you'll stick around for Eli and Rick and the beautiful music they're going to play. I've had a blast playing for you. I have records. You have my phone. This last song is called Made for You. It's named for you. This last song is called Named for You. Thanks so much.